This week we commemorate National Police Week 2011 and honor the service and sacrifice of the many men and women in federal, state, and local law enforcement across America. Washington welcomes thousands of police officers who have come to celebrate National Police Week. They will honor their fallen fellow officers and rededicate themselves to their mission of serving and protecting their neighbors and their communities. Among the visitors are hundreds of officers from my home state of Kentucky. I want to personally welcome them to the nation's capital and express my gratitude to them for bravely laying their lives on the line to protect towns, small and large, all across the Commonwealth. Approximately 900,000 peace officers are serving today across our country. Every year, between 140 and 160 of them are tragically killed in the line of duty. 2011 is already proving to be a difficult year, as 69 law enforcement officers nationwide have been lost in the line of duty so far, compared with 59 at this point a year ago. To recognize those peace officers who have lost their lives in the line of duty and their loved ones, I was pleased to co-sponsor a resolution designated May the 14th, 2011 as National Police Survivors Day. This resolution, which passed the Senate unanimously, calls on the nation to honor the families of fallen law enforcement officers and to pay respect to the courageous men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice while serving to keep our communities safe. In my state, in the town of Richmond, the Kentucky Law Enforcement Memorial Monument stands as a permanent reminder of the high cost of protecting the peace. At a solemn ceremony last week, 24 names were added to its rolls, bringing the total to 485. I know my colleagues will join me in saying the U.S. Senate has the deepest admiration and respect for police officers in every community across America. We recognize theirs is both an honorable job and a dangerous one. They bravely risk their lives for ours. America appreciates everything they do, and America is grateful to them and to their families. Madam President, I have here a list of 24 names that were added to the Kentucky Law Enforcement Memorial Monument this year, and I ask unanimous consent that the names of those heroes appear in the record following my remarks.